It's 8:12 this Tuesday morning here on East Coast Radio. It is time for KZN Future 50, or rather Future 50 with Pavlo Fatidis from Oric, and it's powered by FNB Business, banking unstoppable businesses across South Africa.
Today we're not talking about cheap pens and throwaway t-shirts. No, we're going to be talking about what happens when your dream career ends overnight and you still have a family to feed and a future to build. It's the story of Corne Krige and CK Advertising, based in Cape Town. Most of us know Corne as a former Springbok captain. Can you imagine? Rugby was his life. Then a very serious neck injury and an honest doctor shut that door in a single scan. At around 30, his playing days were done. So like many of us, he backed himself into business. A property developer friend had a series of billboard sites. Corne had the connections, the energy, a network and belief, and together they started an advertising company. But here's the thing, it was done on a handshake. When the money gets made, the handshakes get compromised, and 2 years later it broke. The relationship soured, the money turned into a fight, and again, an honest lawyer said, you can either go to war for years, wasting all your money on legal fees, or you can walk away and start again. So he decided to walk away. He lost a big chunk of his rugby savings, swallowed his pride, forgave, and rebuilt from scratch. He called it his most expensive school fee of his life. And the moment he stopped being a sportsman who owned the business and became a real, solid business owner, out of that came CK Advertising. Today, that team helps establish brands look like they mean business and are ready to win, whether it be at events, in branches, with clients, or other activations. They design and supply branded clothing, thoughtful gifts, banners, gazebos, and outdoor media that turn "we should be doing something" into a sharp, on-point brand experience that says, we want to win with you. In a crowded market where everyone fights over the cheapest mug or pen, CK is playing a different game. Fewer items, more thought, and increasingly understanding what business they're in. It's not just stuff with logos on it. That ability to take a hit, learn fast, and build again with heart and structure is why CK Advertising is on the South African Future 50. I asked Corne for one paid-forward lesson from his journey that we can all learn from.
Our biggest lesson is that you don't have to pay school fees on every mistake yourself. I went into my first business without a shareholders agreement and got into a dispute, and it cost me a big chunk of my rugby money. The basics need to be in writing and to know when you can afford to walk away. If my scars can help save another business owner that pain, then it really is worth it.
That's cold-faced wisdom. Big partnerships feel safe when everyone's excited, but hope and handshakes are not a strategy. The simple lesson is this: write things down before you gear things up. A clear agreement is not a sign of distrust. It's how you respect the relationship and own your future.
Coming up on the Future 50, powered by FNB Business, Pavlo Fatidis will analyze how event kits can be used to propel CK Advertising into the future.
Darren, Sky and Carmen, weekday mornings from 6 to 9, East Coast Radio.
Earlier, Pavlo Fatidis from Oric told us more about the origin of CK Advertising.
It's the story of Corne Krige and CK Advertising. Can you imagine? Rugby was his life. Then a very serious neck injury and an honest doctor shut that door in a single scan. At around 30, his playing days were done. Out of that came CK Advertising. Today, that team helps establish brands look like they mean business and are ready to win. Now let's look ahead a few years. Right now, CK is a creative, mid-sized branding and events partner. The big opportunity is to become something more, to remove the real problem that big brands with multiple branches face all over South Africa. Think of banks, insurers, retailers, mobile networks, and so on. Their real headache isn't what do we put your logo onto? It sounds more like this: can I trust every branch to run events that feel like our brand, stay within budget, and not leave boxes of wasted stock in storerooms? CK Advertising is built to solve just that. To get there, there are a few big moves they need to make from inside the business. First, sharpen the promise. Not we do branding collateral, but we design and run your branch level events so they're consistent, on brand and stress free. The products are tools and the service is the value. Second, build standard event kits, a breakfast event kit, a staff celebration event kit, a production launch event kit with banners, clothing, gifts, layouts, pre-designed and costed. So it puts any of your branch managers into a position where they should be able to say, we need a breakfast kit in 6 weeks, and they know exactly what will arrive. Third, systematize the delivery. Storage, stock tracking, logistics, setup, breakdowns must run from a simple playbook so that every event lands well, whether Corne is in the office or away. And finally, lift the sales conversations higher, away from once-off quotes into multi-year agreements with senior marketing and finance leaders who care about brand consistency, budget, use and waste. CK can do a lot from the inside, but they also need a few people listening in today to lean in and back them. I asked Corne who he wants to talk to and what help he needs.
I really like to send a shout out to Ben Skippers from the Massive Group. I would love to have a meeting with you, and I've got your telephone number and I will be calling you in the next few days.
So you've heard it from Corne. If you're a senior marketing or brand leader at a national organization with many branches, here's the invite. Take one region, one cluster of branches, and give CK Advertising a chance to design and run a pilot set of event packs. Let them prove they can protect your brand, simplify your life, and stretch your budget by reusing well-designed collateral instead of throwing away forgotten stock. And if you're a supplier into those organizations, in technology, facilities, security, catering, or anything else, you too can open that door. One good introduction between a local business and a national brand sends work to printers, fabric makers, couriers, venues, and all the communities around them. We're going to end off with the Future 50 growth tip. Here it is. Sell the service, not the stuff. Many established business owners sit in crowded markets, fighting on price and living from one job to the next. The shift is to stop selling items and start designing a repeatable service that removes your customers' real headache. When you do that, you earn longer agreements, steady income, and a business that starts to run with you, not because of you.
If you are a business owner, know of a business owner who you think we should feature, nominate, support, act. Their success is our prosperity. So nominate on our website where you will find all of the companies we have featured so far. Future 50 with Pavlo Fatidis, powered by FNB Business.